got it live. I think it's the earbud on. Why I say that? Why it's doing that?
I don't know, earbud.
Why I keep doing? Oh, you got it on the thing.
I don't know why. I'm trying.
Your helplessness be crazy.
I'm trying. You see that I'm putting in an effort. I'm not helpless. I'm just putting in an effort.
You're not helpless. You're completely capable of
Yeah, and
everything.
you see me putting in an effort to do it.
Oh my goodness.
You see me putting in the effort to do it.
Let me go out here and see if we can hear each other.
All right.
Let me go out here and see if we can hear each other.
Ridiculous.
Your helplessness just
It's not helpless.
What's up, yo?
Shut
up? Chill
Ain't
out.
no helplessness in
Like,
this.
yeah, like chill out.
You see me trying to do it?
Let me see what's going on. Alright. Yeah.
Peace and blessings, peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings, everyone.
We've had
What technical difficulties?
oh no, we haven't had technical difficulties. We've had 2 months of it's been probably a couple months since we've been live. We've had a lot going on. I think so. Yeah.
Let me get this charger. Oh, I got it right here.
Y'all talk today. We ain't had no ice. I tried to go to Sonic, and that was just a mess. That Sonic went messy.
We got to plug up.
Oh.
Because you don't have much charge.
Oh.
So if we're going to talk to the world for a couple minutes or so, who knows? We might get to talking and stuff, and people might jump in and say some interesting stuff, and then we might start being like, yeah. Wow,
yeah, but it's been probably at least a month, right? At least a month.
Like
right? It's been at least a month since we've been live together. It's been a little while. Yeah. He got the meta glasses now. He thinks he's cool.
I gotta take the glasses out. They got a glare on.
Hey, Jandy, how you doing, honey?
What's up, Jandy? Now I gotta take them off because they got a glare on them. I don't like it.
Yeah, but it's been a little while since we've been live. We've had a lot going on in real life. You know, real life kind of takes precedence over YouTube and stuff like that.
Like and subscribe.
Our son's been gone for a month. He comes back on Sunday, so we're excited about that. We've suffered a loss in the family, so that was hard.
Froze up. Oh, it's good with glasses.
So we suffered a loss from the family, so that was hard for us.
Oh yeah, we ain't talked about that. Got some
Are they sunglasses? Those are the Metas, the Ray-Ban, right?
Yeah, the Meta.
The Meta Ray-Ban. He loved them things.
They'll look something to
So.
Oh yeah, thank you, Jenny.
Yeah, and then we got a new puppy, and
so many things. What should we talk about first? We got death in the family, puppy.
So we've had a lot going on. So I've been doing pretty good handling all of the ups and downs.
Oh, so we should talk about the loss in the family first.
Yeah, and so like with the loss, I'm not good with a group of people. Like that's still part of my mental health that I haven't quite grasped yet. Like me and being around a large group of people is something that like triggers my PTSD.
Yep, it is part of your condition. You know what I'm saying? Something that you don't vibe with, good with.
Right.
You know, being. Yeah, I see that. I don't know what that means. I ain't worried about that. You like, come point fingers and stuff. Yeah, but now, and since that was a really good experience because it had a good outcome though.
It did have a good outcome.
Because you was able to like that had that experience and you ain't melt down. You was able to go. You know, you was able to face one of your anxieties. You know what I'm saying?
I did.
And and it was good.
So
good exposure.
It was, you know, like it didn't end completely perfect, but at the end of the day, we've had a lot worse. We'll just say that. What's going on? You didn't put him in the cage? No.
I let him play out.
So I was really proud of myself for that. So it really showed the work that I'm doing is paying off, and it's not all for nothing, because I promise you guys, going through mental illness and grasping or taking a hold of your journey and taking responsibility of your journey, it's a hard thing to do. And it's an exhausting thing to do on top of anything else that you have to do. But that's the most important thing every day that you have to, that you have to remember as soon as you wake up what medication you need to take to start the day. Like, okay, it's 3 o'clock. What medication do I need to take now? That's just the medication part.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, I'm feeling overwhelmed. What can I do? What do I need to do right now?
Real respectable to anybody that's, on their journey and taking care of business.
Yeah, and so, but it's something that has to be on your mind all day, every day. It's not something that you could just, I can't just leave out the door without a plan. So I went to Sonic without a plan. Well, the plan was to get a bag of ice. They didn't have no ice. I didn't have a second plan. Like, I don't have the capability of problem solving if I don't plan out my journeys out of the house and things like that. So that's something that I'm still working on.
Getting better on it.
Yeah,
I think working on it. You know what? You actually just kind of spoke into a good thing we can work on, making a secondary plan that just in case the first plan don't work. Cause you know what? That's where you get frustrated. After the first one don't go the way you think it should go.
Right. And so
might have figured out.
Yeah, so that I made something work, but it just wasn't what it was supposed to be. So I can't just run out the door. He can run out the door and go and figure it out.
Cause I go to 3 or 4 places because that's just how my mind works. That's how my body works. I go to 3 or 4 places to figure it out. Well, but it was a good experience though. That's been something to work we did with it. All right, now as far as the doggy, did we post a picture of the dog?
Well, I posted a short
of him.
He a handful, but we love him.
Something new.
He a puppy.
It's something new. It's different for us having a. I wish y'all could hear this dog in here growling, and he's fighting on his brother right now, literally.
No, good morning. Hey, Steven C, how you doing?
What's up, though?
Yeah, but our new dog, he's a trip.
Campbell Terry, Tamil, Nadu, India. Whoa, what's happening? India in the building, man.
Yeah, I am learning coping mechanisms. I practice them with my therapist, and every week when I go to my therapist, we kind of come up with a light plan for the week. Yeah. Of what I'm gonna do, what day I'm gonna do it, what day am I gonna completely just stay home because I need that day, then what day am I going to have to do certain things, and what do I expect the outcome to be? We make a plan. Yeah. So my day does come with a plan.
High on the we. Mm-hmm. It's on the we because ultimately it's on you. Your own journey is your journey. Your therapist is there to assist you in what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure out the things that work for you, and then you can help. They can help you put it in.
But the thing that I've learned through just a couple, I've been blessed with very good therapists. Yeah. But the thing that I learned is the fact that I have to bring something to the table too. I can't. In order for me to get the best result is me bringing something to the table.
Appreciate you, Grace. Well.
Thank you. But if I just go in there and I just want to bitch and complain about the fact that he pissed me off in the morning, and there's no, I can call my best friend for that. That's something I can call my best friend for. Or my daughter, or whoever, I want to bitch about. I got people that, sounding boards that I can complain about. So I don't want to spend the time with my therapist, that valuable time, complaining about shit that don't really matter. So I want to have preparation when I go there. I want to have a light plan so she can kind of add to that, and it does. So it's very helpful.
My name Reason.
And I'm Love.
And it's Love.
So that's been the best outcome for me, and it's allowed me to grow a lot. even so, what, 5 years ago we were. If we go back 5 years, we were in such a bad spot. When I say we, it was me, but I was, like I was a burden on everybody because of how unstable I was. And the fact that but the difference was I was still trying to get help. I just didn't know how to get the help that I needed.
Right.
And so, not knowing how to get the help that you need allows you to have the time to get into like a tailspin. Yeah. And like it gets you into bad habits. It just gets you into.
Do everybody need the same type of help?
No, I think that if everybody, like they need to work through different things and all of that, is very different. Knowing your diagnosis, to me, when I finally got my official diagnoses, allowed me to grow a lot because we were able to work in those areas to overcome those, those symptoms.
Okay.
Before, like initially, 2017, they said, "Oh, you have bipolar." Like they just throw it out there.
Everything started out vague though.
Yeah. Hello. But so yeah, everything started out so vague, and so getting that psych evaluation to get my proper diagnosis changed my medicine a lot. I will say that, because I was on the wrong medicine based on what my diagnosis was.
Right.
So that was one reason why I couldn't, the medication wasn't helping me at all.
Right.
So definitely having that psych eval to know what you're working with is the first start. Right. Like, not you talk to one doctor and he tells you have something. You need to go sit with that psychiatrist and do all it takes about 3 hours. You do a whole bunch of tests.
See, that's the thing, right? Back to like, we gotta make sure you let people know you gotta work on yourself, because these people like that work at the work wherever, these psychiatrists, these therapists, it's a job for them. You know what I mean? They want to try to do the best for you. They want to try to do right by you, but at the same time, they human, and it's a job for them. They're learning. A lot of them are just practicing the whole craft, the whole study. So it's like a lot of it be new to them. So even like with the DBT, like when you went into the DBT, that was a whole new area for the lady that was actually getting paid to interact with. Like, and we paying this lady.
She was learning at the same time.
She learning at the same time love is, but we paying her to learn.
And it was a lot of money.
We're paying her to learn.
Now, I always recommend DBT therapy to anybody that struggles with any kind of mental health. However, it's not covered by your insurance, and it is very expensive. And the one thing that I will always, just put my hat down to my husband, and I'm so blessed with the fact that he paid it for a year and a half.
Hey, Grayson asked what I do for a living. Grayson, you can go check my channel out. It's Reason with Reason. Because my name is Reason. It's Reason with Reason. You can go check my channel out. I be posting stuff about what I do for a living. Because right now, this our couples and mental health channel. So, we try to stick to our topic, man. But on that. But I do got a channel, though, too.
You can share it. Since you're the mod, share your copy your link.
Copy my link to share it with y'all, man.
Drop it.
Drop the link, though. Appreciate you, though, man.
But yeah, so DBT therapy for me was a blessing. It was a blessing, but I still wasn't fixed. I'm still not fixed. I'll never be fixed. But I still, as soon as I left DBT therapy, I fell back into bad habits. And some of the bad habits, and this is going to be a trigger warning, was self-harm, right? And I still have, it's been a few years, so things are fading away on my arms, but, I did practice self-harm when I could. A lot of times it was him trying to stop me from doing it, and it was a scary situation for all of us. And I never wanted to hurt myself. So I never wanted to be out of this world or anything like that. But I was just I felt like nobody understood what I was going through on the inside. And it hurt so bad. I just needed some kind of relief to, so somebody can physically see what I was going through. But at a certain point it went too far, and I wasn't able to self-harm the way that I normally did, and I then injured myself very, very badly. We'll just say that. But I injured myself very badly, and it was a very scary night.
So check this out. I remember you said that, all right, because you got experience with that right there. You know, it's something that's close to you. Like, you see people talking about it, and you see people like mention it and stuff.
It's
So
like
it make you
in
feel a
passing.
certain type of way.
Yeah, in passing, or
But
you know, like that, like threatening it,
yeah.
like threatening it. I'm gonna do it, or I
Like,
did it, or
so
I do
I
it.
got a question then. So why? Two questions. Like, why does it offend you, and then how do you think people should mention it? You know what I'm saying?
So it offends me first and foremost if. So when I would, like, generally from what I know, like, that's not something that you do in front of people, right? Like, you would normally catch me. It would be in a moment, right? Like, it would be in a moment that that it would be happening. You or some, but you know, like, but when people use that like as a shield, like, oh, you know, like, I'm just gonna go and hurt myself. I'm gonna go.
The gaining attention
It's like
type stuff.
it's like looking for attention.
Yeah.
And like screaming. But for me, it hurts my heart because I know they're screaming out for help, and I hope that they're not, like, you know, like, I hope and pray that they're not actually doing that, and they're just saying it. But even just saying it, it's like you're not getting the proper help telling people that are not professionals.
Right.
Like, you need to tell somebody that is a professional. When I went in for my last psych evaluation, they immediately, because they had seen my arms, and like I said, my, you know, like, they faded a lot over the last couple years, but immediately, like, he was like, oh, you're a self-harmer, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I used to have, and you guys can see in some of my videos, I used to have very long hair. And because of a, you know, like a self-harming situation, I had to actually get all of my hair chopped very short. I'm growing it back now, but I went from very long hair to a very short haircut because of a very dangerous self-harm situation. And so the first thing is, if you are self-harming and you're by yourself, say that you have nobody, right? Like, if you have nobody and you're self-harming, if it goes too far like it did with me, like, and you didn't want to lose your life, you were just trying to relieve the pain, who's going to help you? You know, like, who's going to help you? So it's like, if that's something that you do or you want to do, you have to vocalize it to medical professionals so they can help you walk through that, because that's a very scary thing. Because
so that kind of goes into my question I was going to ask you. What should somebody do? Like, you feel like somebody felt like that, or that was actually really meant that, what would they be doing? That's, you know what I'm saying?
988.
Like, yeah,
at the moment, like, they didn't have nobody.
Even aside from that though, like, just the, you know, the 988 thing, because, you know, you got to start where you at and stuff like that. So oh yeah, like, I did get rid of the split ends, that is for sure. Right. But you know, you got to start where you at, meaning, like, what do you suggest to people that's like, all right,
a lot of people have nobody, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm blessed to have you. So no doctor is just gonna call you up and say, hey, you haven't left your house in a month and we need to check on you. And
no family member.
And you don't got no family members. You have no support.
That's
you have to take the responsibility to reach. You have to find it in you to ask for help somewhere.
Right. I promise, you know, that's one of the reasons why I kind of want to start this channel with the couples and mental health, right? Because to stop people with the stigma of the crazy cousin, the crazy sister, the brother, the crazy auntie, and all that, and just like, man, look into them people, see what they got going on, and try to help them and see if they can, see if you can reach them. Because everybody you can't reach.
You know, like, I'm so much more than that. I'm a friend. I'm a mother first and foremost. I'm a wife. You know, like, I'm a wife every day. You know, like, that is my primary job. A mother being my primary job. Every single day, I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I am a friend. I'm a sister. You know, like, I'm a auntie. I'm, you know, like, I'm all of those things. I have you know, like I have that.
Yeah.
So not everybody does. And so what I want to tell the people that don't have what I have, because I'm blessed, I'm extremely blessed, and I know that I'm blessed. You have to find it in yourself to find somebody, a stranger. Yeah. I've been helped by strangers on the street before.
That's the thing, you know, people don't realize that it's always somebody out there willing to help you. I was glad you said that, like, it don't have to, you don't have to have a family member. It's people out there. I don't know if you want to call them angels or you want to call whatever you believe in, or you want to call them just somebody that was sent for you, and they be ready to hear that.
Yeah.
They be ready to hear that, and they be ready to lend you help, and that's just what they do. They feel like that's what their purpose is.
Yeah.
But you just got to be ready to receive that person.
And the thing is, and this is just in my opinion, you're not going to get that through interpersonal relationships on the internet. They're, you know, like, they're very far and few in between. And they're not gonna help your life upgrade at all. You have to get out in the community.
Gotta get out there.
You know, there's community centers that do group therapy. You could take a shower at the group therapy place.
Shoulders with some folks,
right?
Man.
You can at the group therapy. You can go a couple days a week if you want.
Yep.
You can take a shower there if you can't take a shower. They give you a nice lunch every day. They give you a little break between therapies. You're there like 5 hours, and it gives you something to do. And you're with people that are like you and that suffer from some of the same issues that you do, so you don't feel like an alien or an outcast. You understand that there's other people going through what you are. And it kind of helps you build a community. And when you don't have that family support, is something that's very important for you to do for yourself, but you have to do it. Nobody else is going to come and just make you do it.
Right.
And even when you go, like if they put you in the behavioral health center, they're going to hold you for however long they're going to hold you, and then you're back out there. And if you don't connect with the resources they gave you, then you're back in the same situation.
Right back in the same situation.
Yeah, and so it's just, if people are suffering, even anxiety attacks, that are crippling, because I have them, like I have seizures because of my mental health. Like there's a lot into the issues that I have that, like that are dangerous and debilitating for me. But if other people have that, they have to find the resources in the community. And if you have a spouse and that spouse is not the person that you can go to, then you probably need to reassess your situation. And you know what,
you kind of spoke to something too, because a lot of times people have a spouse and they just not understanding.
They don't choose to jump into it.
You know what I'm saying? And just like your friend and her husband, he's not understanding to what they, that there's an issue. He's not understanding to his own issue.
Right.
So it's like it's hard for him to understand hers. So it's like, if you in those situations where you, like, your spouse just don't understand, they can't, you entitled to go talk to somebody else. Shit, you only got one life, you only got one mind, you only got one time to do it, man.
And that's why I say that I'm extremely blessed, because not only has my husband taken the time to learn with me through this journey and kind of learn like what's going on and what, like how to help symptoms and certain things like that. Our children have too, like our older children, even our younger child, we all kind of have a plan of what's going on. And we, and our outside family, my mother-in-law, even my mom, we kind of have a, we have a little system that sets me up so I don't fail. Yeah. And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna end up in another dangerous place.
Yeah.
But it saddens me that people don't have that, and the way that they scream for help on the internet, they're not gonna get the help that way. They need to type in the white pages, and they need to find mental health professionals in their area outside of their house, or even the people that come to your house. We've had people... Yeah. We've had, the crisis center has come checked on me before.
Yeah.
To see if I needed to go into behavioral health center. So, there's a lot of resources, but it's just I see so many people.
Hey, y'all stop fighting in there.
So, but
Theo,
go check on them. So, go check on them.
He heard.
But I find so many people online screaming for help, and it saddens me because they're not gonna get the help there. They're just not gonna.
It's out of social groups and stuff.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not the. It's too interpersonal.
I wanna. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to guard this social group. Like, this channel is a social group. People come here, same people come here. I want to guard it like really well with the people that come here and make sure like people are solid with each other and solid with what they here for and the stuff they be saying and contributing to the channel. Because you know, if we can help each other, we want to be authentic with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We want to be authentic with
and
it.
I wish everybody to win, you know, like in their journey. But it also frustrates me when I see people that are just, you know, like just laying on the fact that they have mental illness and they could do what they want. They could treat people how they want, and everybody just has to accept it. It doesn't matter. And it's like, no, that's not how that works.
Right.
And that's when it's like I get into an angry place, you know, like seeing people act like that, like so entitled that you're entitled because you have a mental health issue. That don't make you entitled. You're not entitled to treat somebody like shit. And then and I've had to learn that. Like, I'm speaking from experience because I've had to learn that, you know, like as far as like I used to say really nasty things, and I've been working on that really hard.
I had to understand that you said those as a defense,
right?
To not making an excuse because it's be some crazy shit being said,
right.
But it was a defense. You know what I'm saying? To the
it was the fight or flight, and it was the fight. It was the fight. But I've been working hard to not do that. Like I've been, you know, like I've been trying. Even when I feel like I'm not completely in my mind, there's certain things
and you
that
you haven't been doing that out.
Because I don't want to do that. That hurts my family, and I don't want to hurt my family. You know,
you don't want to.
We have really good relationships going on right now, and as long as I can stay on the right track, then the relationships can do nothing but flourish more. And so I think that people might find, if they find the right resources and they don't just lean on the fact that they're sick and they can treat people how they want to, their life can flourish too. They don't have to be stuck in the position that they're at. But it's up to them to take the responsibility, because nobody's gonna knock on your door and say, hey, you have mental health issues, you're not doing okay, come on with us. It don't work like that, unfortunately.
It's ultimately true to the culture. SS, self savior.
I got that tattooed on the back of my leg.
True to the culture. You have to save yourself. Ultimately, you have to save yourself.
I tattooed that on me in order to remember.
Yep. Love tattooed that on her leg to remember.
That is the first.
I can be here for you. Your mom can be here for you. Your kid can be here for you. Anybody.
But I almost lost it all, y'all. That's the thing you don't understand. I almost lost everything. You know, like all my kids, all three of my kids, my husband, my mama, my mother, you know, like everybody. And I was gonna, you know, like probably end up in a homeless shelter because I wasn't trying hard enough. And I had to try harder, and I had to go to, you know, like to my therapist and say, hey, we need a different plan. This ain't working because, you know, like this shit's getting bad fast. It's going downhill. And adjusting some things. And it's not your medication. Your medication is a portion of it, but it's the work that you put in. Like
sometimes your medication don't work, and you have to be cognizant enough to like be able to explain it to your therapist. They're like, hey, look, this shit's not working. This shit is making me more wonky. We need to do something about this.
And I'm blessed to have a good doctor for that. And that's the thing, is you have to find the doctors that you connect with too, because you don't always connect. I've had only a few therapists, thank goodness. I haven't had to go through a lot. But I had one therapist, one time with her, and I knew that was enough, and I never went back to her because she completely re-diagnosed me, and she, you know, like threw me to the wolves. she didn't care what anybody said. And my diagnosis is, if you look on YouTube, Tracy Marks, the psychiatrist Tracy Marks, she has over 1 million followers. She was my psychiatrist that initially diagnosed me, did my psych evaluation. So, you know, like, so she did it, and then I've had it done again. It's been pretty, I've had it done 4 times over the last 6 years.
She the one that messed up the situation, though, Nisha.
She was the one that recognized that the bipolar I was on the wrong medication.
Yeah, but she had you like locked into like a condition that couldn't nobody change without getting reevaluated.
No, that was that one therapist that I seen that one time.
Oh, I thought that was her.
No. It was the one therapist. Yeah.
Fast misunderstanding with that therapist.
Yeah, and I was on she didn't even ask me my name before she diagnosed me, and it was the craziest shit that
and then the way that shit worked, because the way the paperwork worked, where it follow you, and like the therapist diagnose you, and then you got to start getting the medicine, what they
change it.
To the diagnosis and shit like that.
It's very,
that shit weird as hell.
It's very technical.
It's technical, it's weird
you
as
have
hell.
To stay on top of, you have to stay on top of your stuff. So if you are a stay-at-home, if you're a stay-at-home person, and whatever you have, you know, like whatever you have to take care of, or, you know, like whatever you are, if you're a wife, a mother, you know, a dog mom, whatever you are, that should only be a portion of your day. The other portion of your day should be working on yourself and trying to figure out better ways to cope with situations, and to make better plans to leave the house, and to make sure that you get out, to track, you know, how many times you're getting out. So you have to put that energy in like a job. You know, like, you can't just not put that into consideration. Mm-hmm. That's something, and going out with a buddy every time is not going to allow you to grow, in my opinion. If you go out with a buddy every time, you have to go out by yourself in the world.
You got to get your own.
You have to get out by yourself in the world. You got to have your own
experiences and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be able to do your own thing.
Yeah, so.
Make your own decisions out there.
You know, I got some other stuff going on.
That's cool.
But, you know, I just want to speak on that.
I'm speaking a little bit. We probably did enough, man. Appreciate everybody.
Yeah, peace and blessings. Thanks for listening.
Peace and blessings, everybody.
We'll talk to y'all soon.
Yeah. Thank everybody. Like and subscribe.
To both channels.
Covers of mental health. Oh, why everybody want to tap in right now? What are we telling? We about to get off. We hope that y'all do the replay, everybody that's trying to tap in right now. We about to get off. But we don't like to kick it longer than about 30 to 35 minutes. But
then I start cussing, and then it don't look good.
It started to get a little loose after that time. But little small recap. Message of the video is self-savior. Hey, check on yourself, check on your own health.
Use your community.
Use your community.
Use your people.
Use your people. Ultimately, you know, you gotta bust a move for yourself.
Take responsibility for yourself.
And take responsibility for yourself, man. You know what I mean?
And you really got to take responsibility for yourself in order to win.
And recognize your support team. Love on them. Yeah. Love your support team.
Love them.
Love your support team.
I love mine.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody getting him for me.
Peace.